Welcome to Troy, Alabama. A lot of fans might think that running through the tee is reserved for the Volunteers of Tennessee. But the Trojans here at the Vet would strongly disagree as we are set for a showdown on the Wiregrass. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. As we'll see, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Troy Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Trojans will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So Louisiana's offense comes onto the field first today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. The give to the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. So the Troy Trojans offense has its first opportunity of the day. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
He'll do it himself. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Trojans are facing 3rd and inches. He'll sneak it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Crowder. Throws to the tight end. Pulls it in, it's Connor. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure coming. Snagged in the middle, it's Thomas. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Big guy smells it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. 3rd and goal, where you separate the wheat from the chaff. The give on the inside. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Raging Cajuns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run play action. Got him downfield. There he goes to the right. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Cajuns.
And QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often in this one.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Texas Tech is currently trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Patrick Mahomes, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oklahoma State.
There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you can tell the speed sets him up, makes the big play out to the left.
The Trojans come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Using the quick game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Crowder. They're working that left side. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Trojans send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Running into the open space. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Handoff to the lone back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Quick touch pass to the receiver. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Lets it go. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Raging Cajuns are on the move. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man quickly. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Second down coming up. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to the ground. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Now facing a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Howard. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Makes the catch. It's Taylor. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Punt is on its way. No fair catches here, looking for room. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the Raging Cajuns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Power football with the run. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Gets it to the 46-yard line, 1st down for this offense. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride Davis here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Dropping back, it's Howard. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
All right, defense. It ain't working. right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Now on first down from the 30. To the ground with the back. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Raging Cajuns come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Back to throw, it's Crowder. Here's the pressure. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Crosses to 40. Still on his feet at the 45. Lots of running room. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Troy!
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they close it to 17-10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Texas Tech is currently ahead in this one. The Jones is just jam-packed today, but the Scarlet and Black have struggled to really pull away. They're up by a field goal over Oklahoma State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Men?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Howard. The sure hands, it's Robertson. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Raging Cajuns will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Nice move there. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Raging Cajuns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Robertson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Raging Cajuns have taken it inside the 20. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The give out of the gun. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Looking for a man. It's Crowder. Caught close to the marker. It's Higgins. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Flips it out in the flat. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Takes the easy completion. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. The Trojans will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jensen. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far in Troy today. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's head back to our team inside Veterans Memorial Stadium.
We're just about ready to start the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Hand off from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass, it's Crowder. He's got an open man. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. He'll pull it on the read. Ball is loose. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover. The Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Now the play fake. Buys a little time with his feet. Turning it on!
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Schwartz. Touchdown, Trojans. A great catch and run for 6. You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put together an 81-yard drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Snagged out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Sampson. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. To the air on first down. Throwing right. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. This time he's got it. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. And the Raging Cajuns are marching down the field. They're going to run it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd down.
Quarterback on the keeper. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. He'll do it himself. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give to Davis. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Raging Cajuns come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A 1st down run on the doorstep. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. They'll leave it with the lone back. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on 4th down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
Good, right down the boulevard. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Dropping back, it's Crowder. Got it set up on the outside. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Thomas. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. The give to the tailback. Spins away from the defender. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Leaves it with the back. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That's the end of the period. It's Louisiana in the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
And the Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to pass. It's Crowder. A shot toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Splits the uprights. Good. The lead is down to a field goal.
And this offense obviously wanted to take the lead, but they chip into the lead a little bit. Now they're going to need their defense. Just give me another opportunity. They only need a field goal in the 4th quarter. Nice job cutting into that lead.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunities. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Calls his own number. It's a fumble! Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And that right there, probably the biggest play in this game so far. The offense has the lead, and they're just trying to run the football to run this clock out, but the defense able to knock it out, jump on it. Now all of a sudden, this game has a completely different feel.
So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense. Now you understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Pocket breaking down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And that's the 4th sack this offensive line has given up today. And guess what? You thought they'd be better. Last week, they got their butts chewed out. 6 sacks they gave up. This week, on their way to doing it again, this offensive line has to step up.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Troy! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And just like that, the game is completely changed, right? The defense comes away with a huge turnover, and the offense able to cash it in, capitalize by scoring a touchdown. So they've now got the lead. Not a lot of time left, but it feels like all the momentum is now on their side.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Texas Tech is currently trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Patrick Mahomes, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oklahoma State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 clash of the Titans. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And the Raging Cajuns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Rides the back on the option, the give. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Howard. Here's a heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Brings it down on the right side. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Under fire. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That brings them to within 1.
And that's massive, all the pressure on your defense now. You've made the field goal. You've got to get the ball back. You need one more kick. That's what you need. And so the defense has to be ready to take the field right now, play with intensity, play with energy, and get it back to the offense quickly.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Connor. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd down coming up.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Right on the money. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. He'll keep it himself. How about this sophomore? Short of the 1st down line. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
2nd down.
They'll run it. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Trojans decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. It'll be a draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. They go to the ground. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Across the 25. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Raging Cajuns just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
At the 11-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. 3rd and long, and they'll need to get it close to the goal line to convert. The give from the gun. They'll stop him short on 3rd down, and this defense trying to make sure they stay on top. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it slips just inside that right upright. And the sideline celebration is on as they've taken the lead in the final minute. That last field goal put them on top, and now this kickoff unit needs to cover well because it only takes 3 to beat you now. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To the air, it's Crowder. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Snagged in the middle, it's Thomas. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Offense facing 4th down.
Gotta have it here on 4th down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Well, that play never had a chance. On 4th down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on 4th.
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.